Let's now start with making a card invitation. Again, moving to Canva and moving to these templates, choosing invitations. From the invitation, let us assume that we want to make a farewell card. So here in this box, you will write farewell invitation and then you will simply press enter. You will get a lot number of options here. What you can do is that any option which is freely available to you, you can choose any one of them. So let's now start with it and click this one. Once you click it, it will take you to the new window where it says that the type which you have chosen, more recommendations for this particular invitation can be as follows, as you can see here. If you want to change, you can change by clicking here also. Just move to custom this presentation template and it will take you to the Canva where your selected page has been kept here. Now we already know how to change the colors, how to change the fonts and size, how to play with it. Let us now move on to looking for what are the shortcuts which we can use while designing our uh, cards like this. This can be your invitation card, this can be your poster. So let's move and concentrate our discussion on shortcuts. If I simply press capital key T, T is for text. If I simply press T here, then on your screen you can see that you've got a text bar where you can type in your text. So you can simply write here text as, say, suppose your college name. You can move it and you can make changes to it. You simply write here SSNC. Now, there are two things which I want to tell you here, that you can move this by this icon. This will help you move the text box up and down. And if you want to rotate it, then you can simply use this label and you can rotate it. Now, the other kind of shortcuts which are available here are, if you simply press L, then in that case a line will be inserted in your invitation card like this. Then if you press C, a circle will be inserted. You can always play around with the circle, change the color. Likewise, you can insert a rectangle and other shapes in your presentation. Now, suppose you want to say group these items together, place them at a place. Say suppose if you want to place it like this, rotate it, and then you want this circle to come here. You want the circle to be here and you want your line to be displayed here. Now what you want is, inside your presentation, these three the things should not be changed. It should not move. So what you can do is that simply select them, press the shift key, select each one of them. Give me a minute. Now you don't want the positioning to be changed, what you can do is that you can select them and group them with the option Control plus G. Now these have been grouped together. If you change any one of them, if you move the position, then all three will move together. So this is one of the other shortcuts. Suppose you want to suppose you want to do two things to this rectangle. One is called as translation. Translation is you want to move the object from one position to the another position. You can always do it with the mouse pointer, or what you can do is that you can use a shortcut where what you do, you will use the select key, you will select it, and then you will use the arrow keys to move it up and down. Right now I'm pressing the upwards arrow from my keyboard, and when I press downwards, then it comes down. Next, what you can do is that if you do the same process by using the shift key, that means first I select it, then I press the shift key and then use the up arrow, then it moves 10 pixels at a time, like it is moving this way. If I press the left button, then it will move 10 pixels to the left side. Rest, what you can do is that for scaling, you can use Control plus the scroll button. And how you can do, again, by clicking on the Control button with the same arrow key. The same arrow key which you used for translation. Translation is moving. Now I have pressed Control key and I'm still using the upward arrow key, so it is actually reducing the size of the object. It is diminishing the object. If I use the down key, then it is increasing the size of the object. Likewise, if I use the right key, then it is increasing its width from the right hand side. So these were few shortcuts which you need to know, and these help you in creating absolutely good presentations with minimal effort.